Okay, welcome everyone. The event will be starting shortly. I'm just going to be going over a few safety slides and also just a few tips when it comes to going through our actual class today. So while you're waiting, please do turn off your microphone by clicking on the microphone symbol in the menu bar. Okay, you will see a little line going across the microphone symbol to notify that you actually are on mute. You can choose to have your camera off or on during the event, and you can choose to hide your background by clicking on the three dots in the menu bar. Click on the apply background effects and choose the background that you would like. Okay, just a reminder that it is a group event, so please do not share any personal information during the event. When it comes to questions and comments, we can leave that towards the end unless it is an emergency. So you can decide to actually type in, sort of like texting, in word balloon. So you can go to the word balloon symbol, click on that, type in, and then hit send. If you want to actually verbalize your actual comment or question, go to the little symbol with a little happy face and a little hand. Click on that, a little hand will come down, and you click on that, and your hand will be raised. And then the therapist will know that you are going to ask a question or comment, and then we'll let you know when to speak, and then you can unmute your mic. Okay, just a few exercise safety guidelines. Okay, so all participants, you're advised to receive clearance from your physician or exercise therapist prior to initiating an exercise program. So again, some of you may actually not be in cardiac rehab. Maybe you've already graduated or you are visiting. Regardless, you always want to make sure that you get clearance from your doctor before you start any sort of exercise regimen. Okay, so unless you've actually received that, please do not participate. If you get any symptoms during the actual event or just before, so for example, lightheadedness, chest discomfort, blurry vision, if you've had an unplanned doctor or hospital visit because of same symptoms or blood pressure or blood sugar issues, or if you are actually weighing yourself, you got heart failure and you're weighing every day, if you notice a weight of over 4 pounds in 2 days or more than 6 pounds in 1 week, or if you notice any ankle, leg, or hand swelling, please do not participate. And just a reminder, just because you do not notice any swelling, it does not mean that you haven't gained weight as well. So please do go based on the weight. Just a reminder, it is a virtual exercise class, so I cannot actually physically assist you. So do have an emergency plan in place, okay? But with that in mind, if you are experiencing symptoms, please type in the word balloon and I can guide you through it. But if the symptoms are severe, please do call 911. Okay, so remember, you're in control of your own workout. Your therapist will go through 3 different intensity levels when it comes to exercises. So please do pick the one that your therapist has assigned to you, or you can actually feel fit and comfortable in exercising in. Okay, so that'll be it for me. So I'm going to allow the presenter to now continue and have fun and enjoy.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Michael, for the introduction. My name is Kristen, and I'm an exercise therapist with the Cardiac Rehab program. So we are going to do our resistance training session today. We have 3 sets, but before we do that and before we do any exercise, very important that we complete a warm-up. So I'm just marching on the spot here. Nice and controlled. You're more than welcome to do the warm-up from a chair if that's more comfortable for you. Okay, so just going at your own pace here. We're just getting our heart rates up a little bit. Our blood pressure slowly comes up as we do our warm-up, which is important for exercise. Okay, now that we're moving, we can bring that heel forward, point the toes up. So really think about pointing the toes towards you. That's actually going to warm up the back of the legs, the back of the lower legs, the calves specifically. Fantastic. Pointing those toes up. And if you like, you can even swing the opposite hand here. Amazing. Guys look good. And now we're going to switch to a toe tap out in front, kind of warming up the shins, the lower legs, the front of the lower legs to be specific. Good, just tapping. And remember, you're more than welcome to have a seat and just follow along seated, going at your own pace. Excellent. Let's take it back to our march. Now, our warm-up should feel fairly light, lasts about 3 to 5 minutes. Some people actually need a little bit longer than that, and that's okay. A little bit more intention with our marching. You might want to increase the sound that you're hearing on the floor beneath you. Wake up anyone below you if they're sleeping. Good, and then nice, slow, controlled if you have the balance and stability. You can bring up those knees and reach those knees to the opposite hands. Going at the tempo and pace that's right for you. You can keep breathing. And if you're comfortable with it, you want a little bit extra balance challenge and a little bit more coordination, you can take that elbow, drive that knee up towards that elbow. Looks good. Keep breathing. Remember, this is just our warm-up. Got to get those legs warmed up for our exercise session to come. Excellent job. Okay, let's take it back. March. Always come back to marching if you ever feel like it's too much. Okay, we'll go side to side here. Side to side. Beautiful. And what we can do with this pattern, if you feel comfortable, is bring in like a little bit of a hamstring curl. So that heel comes up towards your butt. And if you feel comfortable with that, once you're ready, you can bring in a little bit of a bicep curl. Yep. Don't worry, you're not getting judged on your pattern here. There's no competition. Just getting our body moved up, and you can do this in any way you like. Love it. All right, if you'd like a little bit extra here, you can do 2 on one side, so switch it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, last 1, 2, and march. All right, now depending on how your shoulders are at home, you can either do like a little doggy paddle. You can do sort of a front crawl here. If that bothers your shoulders at all, don't feel like you have to do this movement. You can just do whatever range of motion feels comfortable, especially with the warm-up. You should never feel pain or discomfort in the joints, okay? The muscles we're gonna work. Pain in the joints is not what we're after. And if you feel comfortable, you can take that back, kind of feel that stretch through the chest region. Again, only if it feels comfortable. And notice how I keep my feet moving because I don't want to let that heart rate drop after we've kind of brought it up a little bit with that warm-up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, march it out. We're going to move into our first set. Remember, the first set is like our warm-up set. It's level 1. So a lot of the exercises that I do are going to be in the chair. Feel free to modify it. If you know a more advanced version and you're ready for that, go for it. But we're definitely going to start in the chair for most of the exercises. So I'm going to get that right now. So you might want a quick sip of water while I get this chair here. So a couple different leg exercises we're going to start with. Okay, we're going to start with our hip abduction exercise to start. So something sturdy close by, whether it's a chair or a countertop or something just to hang on to for balance if you need it. You're going to start on standing on your right leg, and we're going to be working our left glutes. Okay, so turn your toes in. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. And if you need the balance, you can kind of go on the other side of your chair. If you want a balance challenge, go ahead. Oops, kick the chair there. Let's start again. 10, 9, and make sure, check down that your toe of your right foot is pointing towards your left foot. That's going to really ensure that you're working your glute and not the front of the leg, the hip flexors. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Good. Shake it out. Should feel your hips kind of burning, talking to you. That's what you're after. Holding on or not, depending on how you feel and how comfortable you are with the balance challenge here. All the way up to our tippy toes. We're going to come down and just let those heels hover. Don't let them touch the ground, and then all the way back up. So if you want to make this exercise more challenging at home, you're more than welcome to try it with one foot. So holding on to something, coming up all the way on one foot, and then all the way back down. You can also do this exercise holding on to hand weights. That's going to give you a little bit extra weight. And for a little extra challenge, you can try on the side of a chair, or not chair, a staircase, holding on to the stair rail and dropping down and kind of coming all the way back up. Gives you a little bit more range of motion to work with. I lost count, so let's do 2 more. Awesome, good, and shake it out. Okay, moving right into our back exercise. I'm gonna grab my weights. Your back is quite a strong muscle group, so you can grab heavier weights here if you'd like. And you can also do this exercise with the exercise band. So I will show you both options. Okay, so I'll put my weights down for a second. I'll show you the quick band version. With the band comes under both feet. And you're holding one end of the band in each hand. We're going to start leaning forward. Grab a lot of tension here because, like I said, your back is strong and chest is up. Okay, so this is the exercise with the band, and we're going to be in the same position if we're using the hand weights. So let's go ahead and get there. If you are using hand weights, feet are flat on the floor, chest is forward, shoulders back and down. Exhale, pull those weights back. Let's get into it. 2. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. Good. Sit up nice and tall. If you're using the band, keep the band under both feet. Keep the band, one end of the band in each hand. If we're using the dumbbells, we're going to turn our palms forward, glue the elbows to the rib cage, whether you're using the band or the dumbbells. Everyone's sort of starting in this position. Palms forward, chest is up, chin is tucked. Exhale, bring the dumbbells up towards, or the band up towards your shoulders. See how my elbows don't move? And come back down with control. Exhale, 2. So really perfect the form before you progress the exercise. 3, 4, exhale, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely job, everyone. Okay, shake it out. Going right into the next exercise for our shoulders. We're doing a shoulder raise. Shoulders back and down. Same position if you are using a band at home. Band is under both feet. Okay, it might get a little challenging. You might want to drop one foot away. That's okay. We're going to do our shoulder raises out to the side. So exhale, lift the arms up. Just a shoulder height, no higher. Inhale down. Okay, exhale, 2. We're going for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. Good. Put those weights down. Drop your band if you have it. Going into our core exercise first set. So I'm actually going to change my chair position so you can see this a bit better at home. Really want to make sure that if you're in a sturdy chair, definitely a sturdy chair, nothing with wheels, feet are about 90 degrees, or knees are bent 90 degrees, feet are right underneath the knees. Sitting up nice and tall, and notice how I'm forward in my chair, okay? I'm not leaning back on the chair quite yet. Cross your arms over your chest. We're doing a reverse crunch here, okay? So sorry about that if I touched the mic. We're going to lean back, keep your chin tucked, just until you feel your core start to shake, and then exhale, come forward. We're doing 10. So lean back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So straight back, leaning, not touching the chair, just hovering, really letting that core, the lower core, do all the work. Beautiful. Okay, we are done the first set. Let's go right into the second set. Take a second if you need it for water. But our second exercise is going to be our squat. Great functional movement. Literally, we do this every single time we sit down. All I'm asking you to do is do it with control. So to get started, feet are going to be hip distance apart. I will do one in this angle, and then I'll turn forward. But just to show you, as you push your butt kind of back and over that chair, the knees don't come past the toes. That's going to really protect the knees. Chest stays up. Okay, so that's the movement. If you've been doing this a few weeks with us, you might want to try the movement with some hand weights. So if you'd like to, you're more than welcome to grab the hand weights and hold them close to your chest. You decide, it's up to you. But whatever you're doing, really check in, make sure your feet are hip distance apart, toes pointing forward, chest is up. We're going to come down, sit in that chair, exhale, stand back up, squeeze your glutes. Ready? We're doing 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one here, 10. Great job. Okay, a little bit extra back exercise. Doing the staggered stance really does create a balance challenge. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Lean forward, going into our row. Now, if you're using a band here, band is under the front foot, one end of the band in each hand. I'll let you get settled. Take a deep breath, exhale. Drive the dumbbells up towards your lower rib cage. Inhale, come down. Nice controlled movements. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Step together. All right. Going into our bicep curl variation. So remember, we did the seated bicep curl. You're more than welcome to take that option. If you want a little bit extra, you can try it with sort of a staggered stance. So I'm just pivoting on the back toe. You'll see that here. If you have really good balance, you can even try lifting that leg up. You decide. I'm going to start on my right side, which is going to be your left. And I'm going to add that balance challenge in, and we'll see how it goes. All right, we're doing 10. There we go. There's 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Switch sides. For the other side, we're doing our shoulder raises now. So again, taking your challenge of either standing, kind of just getting used to that, creating this sort of split stance where you're on the back toe. That is challenging as well. Or going right into the standing on 1 foot. You'll notice one side is always better or worse than the other. That's okay. Shoulders back and down. Exhale up. 1. Those same exercises, but more challenging because we're standing and we're adding a lot more core activation by creating that balance challenge. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job, everyone. Okay. For our core exercise, we're going to either crisscross your hand weights in one side for our dips. Okay, so I'll show you this exercise. Or if that's uncomfortable, you can just put down one hand weight, depending on sort of the size of your dumbbells. If you're using a band, I will show you the band variation as well. The band is going to be under 1 foot. Grab really low on that band. No matter what you're using at home, we're starting standing straight, shoulders back and down. We're going to kind of put that hand on our waist, just above our waist, where our obliques are. Okay, all together, we're going to lean towards the dumbbells, lean towards the band, just a few inches. That primes the movement And then we're going to crunch and work these muscles where your hand are. So really put your hand on your lower stomach here and crunch towards the other side. All right, nice controlled movements. Exhale 2. Whether you're using the band or the hand weights, it's the exact same movement. I will demonstrate with the dumbbell on the other side. All right. Exhale 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to switch sides. So if you're using the band, put that band under the other foot. If you're using the hand weights, whether you're using 1 or 2, crisscross. I like to create like a little X to kind of keep my hand right. I don't know if I'll be able to do this in this wrist, but we'll see. These dumbbells are a little wide. We'll go for it. All right, so put that hand on the opposite side, sort of dip and crunch. Nope, these dumbbells are a little bit too big. So I'm just going to do it with 1, and that's okay. Exhale, crunch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely job, everyone. Fantastic job. Let's take a quick water break. I'm just going to grab my water. And we're going to go right into our third set. Okay, so third set's going to be a little bit of variations with what we just did. It might be a little bit faster. So if you're new or not comfortable with the advanced exercises, by all means, we did the first 2 sets. Go back to those variations, take those options and modifications, and you can decide if you'd like to try the advanced options another day. You can definitely come back to them or just continue with your modifications if that's best for you. So the first exercise we are going to do, I'm going to kind of create some space. It's called a crab walk. Okay, you may have seen this one before. I love this one. Okay, so what we are aiming to do is really to work the lower body. So what we're going to quite literally do is walk like a crab side to side. We're going to do 5 one way, 5 the other way. So go back and forth 10 times. And then we're going to kind of rework those muscle groups with the exercises we did in the first and second set. So get into your squat position. You know this position. Your weight is in your heels, chest is up. And we're going to keep that squat position as we take small steps over to the side. So just find some space here. Keep breathing. 2. You got this. 3. 4. Really keep that weight all in your heels. 6. And if you have an exercise band at home and you want to kind of tie that around your thighs, that's really going to burn and work those leg muscles. So extra points if you do that at one point in the program. Good. 1 more. Here we go. Back and forth. Working those glutes. Can you get a little lower for this last set? You got this. Good. Excellent. So stand back up. You should really feel your legs. Whew, you might have increased your heart rate a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and grab this chair again in case you need it. We're going to really work those abductors again, coming right back into our hip abductors. So pointing the toe in, taking the challenge of the balance by not holding on if you'd like. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it out. Little bend of the knees. Going into the opposite side. 10, 9. And notice, if I'm looking at you and you guys are doing great at home, you're not moving your upper body at all. Okay. So if someone was looking at you from like a counter, they'd have no idea that you're doing this exercise. You really don't want to twist your body because that's really going to injure your back. So that's why we're keeping nice and still. Lost count. Well, that means 2 more for good measure. Lovely. Good. Shake it out. Go into our heel raises all the way up into our tippy toes. Let me do a side angle for you. come down and hover. Oh, lost the band, that's okay. 2, and then choosing to do it with or without the chair for balance. 3, 4, 5. We talked about those options to make it more challenging. You need to hold on to something because your balance is a little bit off. That's okay. You pick what's best for you. Last one. Good. And then driving home those legs, since we won't be coming back to them later. This is the last set, folks. Going right into our clock tapping exercise. So starting standing on your right side, I'm going to mirror you. We're going to take the foot up to 12, tap. Take the foot over to 3, back to 6, and across the body. Okay? You need to stop in the middle, you can. If you don't, you're just going to go through. We're going to do 5 on each side. That's 2, all the way up to 12. Really working our standing leg. Extra balance challenge here. Look around the room. You'll see that as soon as you take away your visual sort of focus, it forces the small intricate muscles of your foot to really work. I think we have one more. This might be 6, but that's okay. Balance is something we all can work on. Shake it out if you're getting a little crampy in that foot. That's normal. We're going to do the other side. And we're going to then move on to our back. So out to the side, tap that foot down. Reach as far as you can. Whoa. Lost my balance. That's okay. If you are not wobbling sort of mildly here, you don't want to be falling over. If you are sort of struggling, you can always hold on and practice that movement until you get a little bit better. That's okay. But if you're not wobbling at all, you really have to continue to push your balance by adding different modifications, because you really do need to feel unstable just a little bit to improve your balance. Okay? Good. Shake it out. Love that. Fantastic. You guys killed that at home. Amazing job. Okay, moving into our back exercise. I'm just going to pick up this off the ground. I'm going to show you what we're after, and then we'll do it together as a group. Okay, so we're going to do our row to a tricep extension, down to a row, triceps. Okay, now that was the band. I'm going to show you as well with the hand weights, and we'll do it all together for 10. Third set, here we go. Chest up, shoulders back and down. Feel free to take this one seated. Pull those dumbbells up or the band, extend out, nice straight arms, bend and down for 1. Ready? Exhale, inhale, 2, 3, you got this, stay focused, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one here, and 10. Great job. Bring it back. Love it. Okay. Going into our shoulders. This is going to be double time. What we're going to do, band or dumbbells, you decide. We're going to go up to the shoulders, down, and then out towards the side. Okay, so we are going to do that 5 times each exercise. So a total of 10, but you will feel it because we're going to be adding in both variations. So get ready. Again, feel free to take that balance challenge, staggered stance, standing on one foot. You decide at home what's best for you. 3, 2, 1. Exhale up, out to the side. Inhale, exhale up in front. That's 1. Strong cores here. You got this. 2, 2. We're almost done. 3. You want to try that balance now? Go for it. 5. Whoop, banner there. 5. Why don't we do a couple more? Really burn out our shoulders if we can. 6, 7. Woo. 7, 8, 8, extra. Look at us go. Never ending. This is the last one, I promise. Woo! Love it. Good. Thank you for sticking in there with me. That was great. Yeah, take a second. I like to shake it out. It feels good. I don't know why. Create some movement in that muscle that's worked so hard. So we did legs, we did back, we did our arms. We're going to go right into our biceps. Then we're going to go on the floor for some final core exercises. Okay. Biceps are going to look a little different. We're going to be static here, 90 degrees. See, both arms. Fantastic. You can choose your balance option if you'd like, but we're going to do 5, holding that static arm here. So 5, 4, exhale 3, all the way up. 2, 1, we're going to switch. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Last of the biceps. You guys have got this. Keep up. 2, 3, 4, last one. 5. Great job. Good. Your arms should be talking to you. I'm going to put these dumbbells down. We don't need them. So last exercises are going to be on the ground, our core exercises. If you'd like to do the seated crunch, just that reminder, sitting at the chair, leaning back. If you'd like to do the side dips, that's this reminder. There's your options. Remember, 10 each side. If you'd like to join me, we're going to do 2 versions of the dead bug. Okay, so I'll show you both versions. Nice and slowly, we're going to get onto the mat. I like to start sort of from my knees here and then walk forward. Okay, so push through your hands. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. If you're new to this exercise, I'd encourage you to just start with one leg, then slowly bring it in. Exhale 2, slowly bring it in. If you'd like a little bit extra, opposite arm, opposite leg reaches away and in. 5 each side. Here we go. Whether you're using both arm and leg or just the leg is up to you and how comfortable you feel. Last one on this side. And then coming down with control, switching sides. So remember, one leg is fine. Good starting core exercise. If you like, if you can manage, try that opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale 2, 3, 4, and last one, 5. Good. And then bonus exercise. Kind of flip yourself over here. Doing the opposite dead bug exercise. Slowly coming back. Now we're going to be a dead bug laying on our back like a beetle on its back. Same thing. You can start with just reaching one leg out. If you're new to this exercise, or if it just maybe doesn't feel too good on your back, really make sure your bum is tucked under. You might even want a small towel there. That's okay too. That'll help sort of support your back, or you might even feel more comfortable with your arms down. You pick the variation. I'm going to show you this version. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to alternate. Okay, 1, exhale. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Love it. Great job. Hand of applause for everybody at home. You guys did amazing. Nice and slow. Getting back up, grabbing some water. I know I need it. Remember, you're more than welcome to do a nice cool down here. I always like to do a little gentle stretch. Your decision. But thank you so much for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Remember, you can see all of our live events on our website, gethearthealthy.ca. We have chair yoga every Wednesday, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, resistance training, and Tuesday nights as always. So make sure you check it out. Bye, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me.